Hello, everyone. It's Monday, October 1st at 2 p.m. You're listening to 90.3 WKNJ Union, New Jersey, and I'm Richard Chavez with the news. In local news, a suspect in the Delaware State shooting has been arrested. Lawyer D. Braden of East Orange is being charged with attempted murder, assault, and reckless endangerment. He's being held on $60,000 bond. After speaking with witnesses, police have not pinned down a motive. Two 17-year-old students were injured in the shooting early Friday morning. In the wake of the Virginia Tech tragedy, Delaware state officials shut down operations and ordered students to stay in the dorms in order to find the suspect. Nathaniel Pugh and Shalita Middleton, the two victims of the shooting, are expected to make a full recovery. Classes resumed the next day with no incidents.
This is Ed Ellis for Keen News. The Iranian president went to Columbia University in New York to give a speech to the students. People have been protesting his presence in the country because he's allegedly known to be a supporter of terrorism. His troops have been fighting against the Iraqi and American army, allegedly. The students at Columbia will not be allowed to directly question him. The students, however, are allowed to write questions on a card. He will give a speech which will last 30 minutes before any questions will be asked. In an interview on 60 Minutes on CBS, he denied U.S. accusations that weapons were being used against American troops in Iraq. He landed in New York on Sunday to attend the UN General Assembly session, which opened on Monday. He also offered to pay his respects at the site of the World Trade Center, which was bombed by terrorists in 2001.
In sports, the New York Mets increased their National League East lead over the Philadelphia Phillies on Sunday after they defeated the Florida Marlins 7-6 in 11 innings. Reliever Joe Smith was credited for the win. Carlos Delgado and Paul Lo Duca each homered for the Mets, and David Wright drove in the winning run as Scott Schoenweis picked up the save in the 11th. The Mets have won 3 in a row and will play 3 games against the visiting Nationals. In Washington yesterday, the Phillies lost 5-3 and are now 2.5 games back of the New York Mets. They stay only a half game back of the San Diego Padres in the National League wildcard race. The Phillies have only 6 games left to catch up to the Padres or Mets if they wish to make it to the postseason.
And in sports news, the Bears benched quarterback Rex Grossman. The much-anticipated change became official Wednesday when the defending NFC champions announced that Greasy would start against Detroit. At 1-2, the league's 30th-ranked offense, something had to change for the Bears. So they turned to Greasy, who was a Pro Bowl pick with the Denver Broncos in 2000.